All right, so I haven't posted in a while on here. I really needed to do another video. It's been too long. I just wanted to do a quick video about the VA and some of the issues that I know others are facing and I personally face today. I don't understand why some VA employees feel like they need to be rude to the patients coming in. Today, I went in just for a normal checkup and I had to get some lab work done. I walk into the lab room, go to check in with the lady there. She asked me if I have an order number. Mind you, she's sitting there on her phone texting, not even looking at me. I'm handing her the order number and I wait there for a few seconds. And then she takes it out of my hand and she goes, "Not that one, the other one." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she meant the check-in ticket with my number on it. So I handed that to her. And then she got back on her phone and was texting. And then told me to have a seat. And I sat there for probably a good minute or two, just waiting for her to finish whatever she was doing on her phone. And then she proceeded to ask me for my personal information, my first and last name, and then my social, which 9 times out of 10, when I'm at the VA, it's my last 4. So when she asked me for my social, I simply asked, "Do you want the whole thing or just the last 4?" And she looked at me and rolled her eyes and was like, the whole thing. That's why I asked you for your social security number." And I'm like, "Okay." I go, "I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify because usually it's just my last 4. So I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page." She was like, "Yeah, that's why I asked you." And I said, "I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to cause any issues. I was just trying to make sure I gave you the right information." And she goes, "Oh, not a problem." And then she handed me the stuff that I needed and I left. And I guess I try to be kind to everyone unless you give me a reason not to be. So it really just bothered me because I already don't like going into the VA. It makes me super uncomfortable. You know, I suffer from severe PTSD, and the last thing I want to do is walk into a clinic with a ton of people. And I don't like doctors. I don't go to the doctor unless I absolutely have to. And I have kind of a situation that kind of goes with this video, this situation. I am going to the Toledo VA clinic. I'm getting all my re-intake appointments done there because almost 2 years ago, I started treatment over at the VA in Toledo, and I had an issue with a male employee there who became too friendly when I would come and check in. I was sexually assaulted when I was in the Army, so physical touch, certain advances, things like that, trigger me into a panic. And one day I went in to check into my appointment, and this male employee came up behind me, which my initial reaction is to knock you out. You don't come up behind me. Don't sneak up on me. Even my son knows that. But he came up behind me. Mind you, I'm at the clinic to go through my PTSD treatment for my sexual assault. And he's an admin, so he can see what I'm there for. Comes up behind me, puts his hands around me, grabs my hips, and then whispers in my ear and tells me that I'm beautiful. And I had a complete meltdown. And there was an investigation ran, everything. And instead of punishing him for being inappropriate in the workplace towards a patient, they moved me to Ann Arbor, which is over an hour away driving, for me to go to treatment. Well, I did that for about a year, and the driving just got to be too much because I have to go every week. And so I got sick of it because it's very time consuming. It's very stressful. So I decided to transfer back to Toledo. So that guy still works there. So not only am I going into the VA feeling uncomfortable because of just regular everyday issues that I struggle with, but I have to see this person. I have to deal with that. So like I check in up in the front and then hide so that hopefully he doesn't see me. And then to be treated like crap by this other employee while I was there was just like way too much for me today. And like I try not to let things get to me, but it was just like, why? So I guess the basis of this video is just like, I wish something would change in the VA. Like there's so many problems, and like some of the easy fixes would start with something as small as making sure that the employees treat the patients with decency and respect. And if they don't, they should be held accountable. Instead of having someone like me come in who has actually been victimized by somebody who works within the VA system and then get treated like crap when all I wanted to do was just get my lab work done and get out of there, because I hate being in there and I hate seeing him and I hate all of it. So that's my rant for today. Sorry, I'm emotional. It was just a lot. And I try to keep it real. So the VA, if you're listening, please get it together, because I'm sick of going in there and feeling like I'm going to fall apart when I should be going there for help. Thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving and holiday season. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.